Hi guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with a new series. I can't decide if we're gonna go past the prologue yet or not, but we're gonna still do this. Anyway, it's Dangerous Relationship, the newest game from Dongezaka Labs. Well, newest on Steam. It's been around for a long, long time on mobile, but hey, a game's game. Anyway, let's get going. We're going to start the prologue. Her name in this series is going to be Fumiki Moto. Fumiki Moto. Yeah. Fumiki Moto. So, it's going to be a tongue twister until I get used to it, but yeah. Anyway, let's get going, guys. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, it says beep. The alarm clock at the side of my bed noisily beeped away. Just 5 more minutes. Still half asleep, I sluggishly dropped my hand over the alarm clock and silenced it. Wait, it's already this late? I've got to hurry. When I finally squinted drowsily at the clock, the time it showed gave me a fright. I guess I had places to be. Shoot, I was supposed to be early at work today. I hastily threw on some clothes and headed to my job as a stylist. It was my job today to pick out wardrobes and decorate the new set of a new drama being filmed. Primarily, it was responsible for making sure the actors looked and dressed the part. That typically meant the stylist would arrive before the actors, but gosh, I'm so late. I just barely make it in time with the shooting, but he was probably waiting already. While I remembered his face, a sigh escaped down my lips. I've got no time to waste. I hurried to the studio, but the alley out front was swarmed with female fans. Ryouhei, shake my hand. Sign this for me, please. Me too, over here. The rabid and zealous fans formed an impassable wall blocking my path to the studio. I'm never going to get through there. Something was causing a commotion and blocking my way through. What's your name? I'll address it to you. Oh my god, really? Thank you so much. I've been a fan since you debuted. Sign this for me, please. Here, thanks. Wait, isn't that who I think it is? Helplessly surrounded by a wall of women was Ryouhei Shindo. He was a singer in the insanely popular idol group New Voice. As I looked on, the cluster of fans around him grew and grew. Sign this, sign this! Too many girls, right on girl E. Can I get a picture with you? I didn't look like I could force my way through, but there wasn't any time to find a way around. I have to leave. I can't stay here forever. Ryouhei glanced around the studio building with some concern showing on his face. He was probably trying to make his way inside too. I'm gonna be late if this keeps up. I gotta do something. Searching through my bag, I pulled out a pair of sunglasses. Hey, there you are, Ryouhei. I finally found you. I mustered my loudest voice and shouted as I shoved my way towards Ryouhei. Scared off by my brazen entrance, the crazy girls gave me room to maneuver. I used that chance to plow through the crowd and get near him. Come on, we're gonna be late at the studio. Off we go! Wrapping my arm around his and rushing through the crowd, I pretended to be from the shooting staff. Huh? We can force our way through the studio. Come on! I whispered to him in a muted voice as we pushed our way forward. Sorry, everyone. It looks like I've got to go. Thanks for coming to see me. I'll miss you. He smiled and waved to his fans as I dragged him away. I thought my cover would be blown there for a minute, but we made it through successfully. I think we're safe now. Taking refuge in a small alley close to the studio, I tried to catch my breath. Thanks, you saved me back there. He clasped my hands inside of his and grinned. His charming smile throttled my heart and made it skip a beat. No problem. I was in a hurry too. Sorry about that. I don't know so many fans would jump me there. Be careful, you're too popular for your own good. You can use these if you like. I offered him the sunglasses I used to disguise myself. Really? Thanks. You're so kind. He flashed another smile that sent a tremor through me. Oh, God. It wasn't good for my heart to be on the receiving end of that smile. Oh, your bag's dirty. It must have been rubbed against something while we were running. Here, use this. Ryouhei handed me a handkerchief, almost like he had exchanged it for the sunglasses. Oh, it's fine. No, I insist. Well, I better get going. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Ryouhei waved his hand energetically at me as he ran off. If I was going to make it in time, I'd have to hurry up too. Huh? What's this? Something he dropped? I spotted Ryouhei's card to enter the studio lying on the ground. He probably needs this. I've got to get it to him somehow. Just then, my cell phone started ringing in my bag. Hello? Where the heck are you? You're supposed to be here before me. On the other end was the actor I was in charge of, Toyonaga. That was a mouthful for me. I'm so sorry. I'm coming right away. Be here in 1 minute or you'll be punished. You've got to be kidding me. Hurry it up. He cut the call short without letting me speak another word. Better not be later, but I am already. I was going to have to just leave Ryouhei's car at the studio's lost and found. Kay wasn't going to let me be even a second late. I slipped into the waiting room with not a second to spare. You're late. He seemed pretty angry with me already. I'm really sorry. I stood at the doorway, bowing over and over, but it did nothing to quell his anger. Is that how it works around here? We had to wait for a stylist? His bitter shouts reverberated with the thin walls of the waiting room. I'm sorry. Kei Toyonaga was a rising star with a great talent in acting. His mischievous antics made him popular with the ladies, but he was more of a devil than they know. You've got some guts, kid. You're risking your job making me wait like this. I'm very sorry. I'll get started at once. You better. Isn't that what you paid for? Yes, I'm sorry. I was completely my fault being late, so I couldn't talk back. Instead, I can only apologize while putting his wardrobe together. Please, change into this. I timidly held out his outfit, but was too frightened to look him in the eye. Hey! Kay hollered at me while he yanked my arm and grabbed my jaw with his other hand. You look so gloomy, it's making me sick. His face loomed close and his eyes bored into me, making my pulse race faster and faster. Smile. Huh? Smile? You might not look as goofy if you just smiled. I couldn't imagine smiling after just being yelled at by him. Forcing myself to chuckle, I mustered a pitiful smile. I don't blame you. Look at you, giggling after coming to work late. You're hopeless. As usual, I suffered through his verbal assault, but managed to survive the morning. Looks good. We'll fix up the little parts when it gets close to the actual shooting. My empty stomach grumbled loudly. I tried to hide the sound from Kay's discerning ears, save he yelled at me again. Eat it. A cream puff was suddenly shoved in front of my face. I thought for sure he'd be mad at me, but this time I must have been lucky. Kay acts nasty to me a lot, but it's times like this that keep me from hating him. Thank you. Biting into it, I fully expected to enjoy a fluffy and delicious treat. This is not what I thought it was, is it? Ugh. However, the bitter flavor of wasabi tormented my taste buds. By the way, that's wasabi flavored. Thanks. Ugh. My hands fluttered in the air as I searched for water to wash it down. Delicious, huh? Glad you liked it. Can't have your stomach crying during the shoot. Eat 'em all. Got it? Ugh. And if you're looking for a drink, there ain't any here. He strode casually out of the waiting room. He really was a devil. I ignored the terrible flavor still lingering on my tongue and followed Kay to the studio. Today we'll be doing the filming of a drama. You need to use more emotion here. Feel the character. That's what I've been doing all along, buddy. Yes, but... not him again. We pressed for time as it is, and to top it off, we have to deal with him? Why is he so cheeky? He's an actor. All he has to do is what he's told. Not much of an actor, even. He's always typecast in some evil role. While watching the filming, I overheard some snarky comments from the staff. With just a few more bad takes, the filming for the day had finally completed. Good work, everybody. Fortunately, my oversleeping hadn't caused any big problems, and I was ready to put that mishap behind me. What do you think you're doing? Going home already? Huh? You still haven't gotten your punishment. Kay wrapped his cold fingers around my nape and led me forward. Okay. The frick are you doing with me? In here. He brought me to a waiting room different from the one we had used this morning. The room was riddled with outfits and clothes strewn about. Pick all this up and take it to cleaning. Got it? But if you don't hurry it up, someone's going to yell at you for this mess. See you later. He walked away, leaving me alone in the filthy room. Guess I've got no choice. I began to take the clothes off the floor and folded them up nicely. Just then, The doorknob rattled and a young man came walking in. I scrambled to hide myself behind something. I crouched down and took refuge in the shadows. Damn it, I hate signing shit. Why are their fans always so damn loud anyways? I told my manager I wasn't going to do any more of this bullshit. A very disgruntled man named Taiga Saeba walked into the room muttering curses. He was a magazine model with many talents that appeared often in shows and venues. His wild, playful, and energetic appearances on TV had earned him a huge following, though, in fact, he acted nothing like he did on stage. He sullenly fell into the sofa and continued grumbling rude comments. Act nice for the cameras. Be wild and playful on TV. I'm sick of it. It's a bunch of bullshit. I was at a loss of what to do. I couldn't just come out of hiding and say hello. That very moment, my phone received a message. It was in silent mode, but it wouldn't stop vibrating. Taiga eventually took notice and came walking towards me. Our eyes met in an awkward moment. Hi, you have purple hair. I like you. Kinda. You kind of mean. Frightened as I was, he suddenly flashed me a brilliant smile. Sorry, did I scare you? I got here early. My last job ended ahead of schedule. I had seen that smile on television many times before. It was his stage smile, nothing more than a huge act. Sorry if I interrupted your work. No, it's okay. He was acting a little awkward, having blown his act in front of me earlier. Oh, all right. It's my fault for not finishing sooner. I'll leave at once. I hurried to pick up all the clothes and make my exit as soon as possible. Need a hand? I'm fine. I'll take only a moment. He watched on curiously as I flustered with the clothes. His gaze pierced sharply into my side. Did you overhear that earlier? Overhear what? I decided to feign ignorance. Nothing. If you didn't hear anything, that's good. It seemed to be deception that somehow fooled him. This is the last of it. I packed up the last of the clothes while feeling pressure with the tense atmosphere. Please excuse me. Hold on a second. Yes? What is it? You know, maybe it's fate we met here. What's your name? Fumiki Moto. Really? Lovely. Let me sign something in for you. I thought you hated signing. Shit, you heard that after all. Fuck. So why? Why you give it away? His manner of speaking immediately turned vulgar. Hey, you! Yes? Taiga glared at me with a scowl on his face. You better not tell anyone about this. Are you sick of all this bullshit? Damn it, you heard everything. Son of a bitch. His real behavior was the complete opposite of how he acts on screen. What the hell's that face for? You're just so different than on TV. Shut up. It's not like I want to act like that in the first place. Then why do you do it? Because I have to, for work. You won't speak a word of this to anyone. Or else. You understand? He chased me into the corner and slammed his hands violently against the wall. Having him pressed right up against me, I couldn't even let out a squeak. Well, you're not bad. Maybe I should keep your mouth shut with mine. He glared at me with eyes, like a wolf watching his prey. What? His face mere inches from mine, my heart pounded inside my chest. If you aren't saying no, then... The warmth of his breath brushed against my cheek as his lips came closer and closer. I screamed in my head, but the words just wouldn't come out. Just then the door to the waiting room swung open. Hey, what are you doing to her? It was Subaru Oshima, the rock star that had entered the room. Why are you all in the same studio? Especially Rockstar, what are you here at the studio for? No, I mean, they could be in the same studio. Never mind. Thinking about it, like, he skipped beats, like, oh yeah, they kind of do that. Never mind. Shark. Taiga muttered softly while reluctantly pulling his hand away as he turned around. What the hell are you trying to pull? Nothing. Look at her. You scared this poor girl. You've got to be more delicate. He really didn't do anything. It's okay. Are you sure? Yes. Well, alright. Not a word of this, girl. Taiga leaned towards me and whispered quietly into my ear. I won't tell anyone, I promise. In turn, I whispered back to him. Good. With that, he made his departure out of the room. What the heck is the matter with that guy? Sorry, I should have come sooner. No, it's okay. It's my fault for being slow anyway. You look so afraid, but you're covering for him. You're such a kind person. No, I'm not. Oh, don't be so modest. You are nice. At least I think so. His gentle smile soothed my heart. You're the one who's nice. Me? Really? You say me. Plus, you apologized even though you didn't do anything wrong. I can't tell. You're really kind. When you say it like that, it's embarrassing. Not that I mind hearing it. Thanks. A lovely smile blossomed across his face. This is an odd rock star. He's a nice rock star. I would expect one of the meter ones to be a rock star, but no. We'll flip this stereotypes around. It healed my heart and lifted my spirits up immediately. Subaru really seemed like such a nice person. Well, thank you. I must be going. Sure thing. You take care now. I will. I walked out, leaving Subaru and his charming smile behind. I think we met everyone, I think. He's such a nice guy, that Subaru. If he hadn't come in that very moment, I might have ended up kissing with Taiga. You're right. Like that would ever happen. I need to finish this up and get out of here. After taking Kay's clothes to cleaning, I left for home. Oh, yeah. I stopped at the place I ran into Ryouhei this morning. Having lost his entry card, I hope he managed to get into the studio on time. Hey, look who it is. A voice called from behind as someone slapped me on the back. Whoa! You scare me, don't do that! I'm surprised at seeing you here. I just couldn't help myself. What gender is friend? Male, female, just friend? Headed for work? Are you crazy at this hour? Do you even know what time it is? Hell no, I'm not a watchdog. That was awful. You've got to stop it with the bad puns. I don't know. That was a good one. Meeting an old friend from school made it feel just like old times. If I see you again, I'll surprise you with a better one. I've got to get going, though. I went shopping on the clock. I'll see you later, all right? Yeah, let's go drinking together sometime. My friend waved merrily to me as she walked off. Ah, that's a lady. Okay, cool. I tried to do a gender-neutral voice. I hope that worked. She was always such a busy girl in school, and it looked like she hadn't changed a bit. Shoot, I'm going to miss the crosswalk. I scurried across the walkway while the walk signal flashed red. Slam! Slam? Oh, okay, I'm like, did I just die? It's like I got hit by a car or something. As soon as I got to the other side, I had run straight into someone by accident. I was falling. My eyes squeezed shut as I braced for impact. Watch out! For some strange reason, I didn't hurt at all. Blinking my eyes open, I saw a face of a man looking at me with concern. Oh, you look kind of cute. Huh? Right in front of my eyes was Akira Senba. He was one of the comedians in the famous Senogi duo comedy group. Sorry, I didn't see you there. His arms around me to stop my falling. He let me go with a blushing red face. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome. This got awkward. I felt so embarrassed that words wouldn't come out of my mouth. Are you okay? Feeling dizzy at all or anything? I'm fine, really. I was just in a hurry and wasn't looking. I'm terribly sorry. So you're good then, right? Yes. Thank goodness. A carefree smile creased across his face. It was the same honest, kind-hearted face that he had on TV. Sorry, I was just admiring your smile. His face bloomed red while he heard my compliment. Oh, I was stunned to see he'd even reacted to it. I had no idea he was such a genuine person. Really? Yes, it looks really good on you. It was my turn to blush. Thanks. That really means a lot to me. Thank you, too. I would have had a bruise on my head if not for you. Can I call you Akira? Yeah, I like that. He spoke softly with a dazed expression on his face. Akira? Oh, sorry. I'm just glad to know you're alright. Thanks to you. Well, I'm going to get going. Right, okay. See you later. What? Do we know each other then? He's like, you never asked my name. I'm okay, I guess. Well, I mean, I know who he is. Does he know who I am? I don't know. I thanked him one last time and left. A minute later, I paused in my tracks and I realized what he had said. Had he recognized me as someone from the studio? I was in charge of Kay now, but it would be so nice to get assigned to Akira. Gosh, so much happened to me today. I had woken up late and ran to Ryouhei in the alley. You're so kind. Remembering his charming smile warmed my heart. However, getting yelled at Kay ruined all of that. You're late. Having Kay yell at me like that was really frightening sometimes. Maybe I should keep your mouth shut with mine. Cornered and almost kissed by Taiga, it was Subaru who came in and rescued me. Sorry, I should have come sooner. I could tell what a generally nice person he was. Akira seemed to be a real treat, too. Sorry, I didn't see you there. He had snatched me out of the air and brought me safely into his arms. But who would have thought I'd meet 5 famous people today? Just thinking about it was exciting. I met all sorts of actors and idols all the time being a stylist. However, it never happened quite like it did today. It was undoubtedly a very lucky day for me. Tomorrow's a new day. But how am I supposed to hang out with any of them? I'm confused! But okay. Alright, let's do a quick recap. Ryouhei Shindo, a young idol group member whose cute and charming looks can be deceiving. What way? Kei Toyonaga, a sadistic and mischievous actor whose antics and behavior are nothing but diabolical. Taiga Saeba, a multi-talented magazine model who, contrary to how he acts on stage, is quite arrogant, short-tempered. And short-tempered. Subaru Oshima, a singer and a stage name Ryo, who's thoughtful and sensitive despite his rock music career. And Akira Senba, a comedian with open and honest heart who treats women like a true gentleman. Oh, let's just hope there. For at least gentle, it's like we got 2 kind of angry people, and then 2 really gentle, and 1 like super like kind of fluffy type. Would that make sense? I think childhood friend kind of type thing. I don't know. I'm horrible at describing this. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm not sure when I'll do this. If I do it, say I'll probably do it sometime later this week. It might be as soon as Thursday. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, probably Thursday at the latest or earliest. But to give you guys some time to vote on who you want to see as the main guy. So make sure you guys vote in the poll section. You just click on the channel, click the I, or the channel, the video, click the I, and then the poll will be up in the corner over there, and you can vote on who you like. And hopefully we'll figure out who we want to see. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Kaze out.